Thanks to the support as a channel member, Matt Roberts. Yeah, I didn't expect to be in a promotion push this season any more than you did, but here we are. I say we just go with it. No, you don't need to raise expectations. Top half finish, still massive overachievement. Hello and welcome to part 36 of Holiday Home. I'm Kevin. Coming up on today's episode, fingers crossed, we get back into the promotion hunt after the thing, what happened with the goalkeepers that we don't want to talk about. We play, this one's for you, comment section. We play Low Groans and also Badalona Foot. Absolutely no idea how to say either of those words. Don't think it's that important. What is important is that we've won our last 4 games. Romero came back into the team, and what do you know? We stopped conceding silly goals to a point. This one was 4 games after Romero came back into the team. I think this is the one. If it's not, let's just pretend I didn't show you a goal here. But this is after we got our goalkeeper back. Is this the one? This might not be the one, actually. It's not the one. Oh, Kev, which one was it? You know what? Go and watch it on lollujo 2. Chris will have found it. There was a silly goal. It wasn't that one. lollujo 2 is where the silly goal is. Maybe that was all deliberate for an advert for the second channel. Have they bought that? Yeah? Magic. Okay, let's go play some football matches. This is the situation with the league table. We have got 8 games remaining. We're 6 points off the top of the league. Valencia B can get promoted. We're only in the 3rd tier. Valencia's still in the top tier. So the fact they're a B team doesn't help us out. The only B team that can't go up is Espanyol. They're not in the hunt. We would obviously like to go up automatically because the playoffs have never been very good to me. So we just got to keep winning. If we keep winning, we just have to hope the other teams start dropping points. If we look at the teams above us, all 3 of them have lost 1 of their last 2 games. So they're capable of dropping points. We are the form team in the league, I think. We are the form team in the league. But that little goalkeeper crisis really might end up costing us. It's going to take some recovering from, but this is the team we're putting out there to try and recover from it. We've got Romero in goal, a back 4 of Zafra, Joffrey, Ivan and Carrington, Donut at the base in the midfield, Alex Boxall and Rabiu ahead of him, Martinez Perez on the left, Fakal on the right, Kevin Carlos up front, and keep an eye out off the bench for Fred Stiebling, who came off in the bench in the last game, the 4-4 draw, the 4-5 win. We played him on the right-hand side of the front 3, and he created 2 wonderful goals, the equaliser and the winner. He looked like a creative force on the right-hand side. So in my mind, he's no longer a striker. In my mind, this man is the Ivan Fakal replacement long-term. So we've got him training out there. Him as a wide playmaker out on this right-hand side is something that is going to happen quite a lot from now on, whenever Fakal needs to come off. Ivan Mutt has had 3 years to force his way into this team and has still only scored, I think, 1 goal for us. So I think we're coming to the end of trying to push Ivan Mutt as Fakal's replacement. We know we can't give Fakal a new contract. He wants £1,500 a week and he's 31. So Fakal is leaving this summer. There is no way that doesn't happen. Will Fred Stiebling be his replacement? Basically, we're going to find out over the next 8 games, largely from substitute appearances. But aside from all of that, that's all subplot. The main plot is we need to keep winning and we want to close this gap on the teams above us. Valencia, not yet winning today. So if we can take the lead, we will start closing that gap, albeit probably temporarily, because Valencia are quite good and Toledo absolutely not. And we do seem to be getting a little less rambunctious than we were before I turned the YouTube camera on. We were scoring goals for fun, and now all of a sudden we're not. And that's not ideal. Lads, do we, there's a match on, right? Any chance we could do something? Anyone? Here we go. Someone's going to do something. It is Ivan Fakal. Far too far out for him to shoot from here, surely. was hoping he would score, and then I could go, oh, I always knew he would. No. Hideous. Right. Substitutions ahoy. Rabiot is shattered. That's not ideal because he's usually our key player coming out of central midfield. Russ Eddy, though, as the Mezzala, always good value. We're going to bring Ivan Luis on up front. And you know what? We're doing it. And you know what this means? Box to box all is back, everybody. So Fred becomes our playmaker. And then Martinez Perez is going to have to attack a little bit more. Because I don't really want a playmaker on an attacking instruction. That seems silly. So let's shuffle these. We're moving everything. We've never played this combination of players in this arrangement before. This can't go wrong. It's going to be absolutely fine. Come on, boys. Have we got a football in us? I do hope so. We're offering some encouragement. Why is nothing happening? Won't somebody do something? We've got 10 minutes left. Martinez Perez now not doing anything. So Rob Harley's going to come on for him and we're going to push him into... You know what? We're not. We're going to tell Fred to attack. And then we'll switch these two back round the way they were before. Well, I know I'm getting very button clicky, but I just want something to happen. Box to box all is going to come off. We're going to bring on Cucurella to play in there. We're doing two playmakers. Just nobody tell Miles. He told me many years ago I'm not allowed to do this, but needs must. We're going attacking. We can't afford to drop points. A draw against anyone at any point is not okay. Never mind the team that are bottom of the league. They've obviously just come here, set up shop to defend, trying to grab a point, trying to frustrate us, and it's absolutely working. Consider me frustrated at the moment. I don't know what to do. Nothing. No. I mean, losing's even worse than drawing. Drawing's bad enough. For goodness, they're the worst team in the league. Why did I put the camera on? We were doing fine. Just chugging along, winning all the football matches. And now this. Just because the game wants to throw a spanner in the works. What is Romero doing there? You are allowed to use your hands, you moron. Goodness me. Right, Russ Eddy playing it forward to Ivan Luis, who misses. Oh, I thought we were doing an immediate reply. I like the immediate reply thing when we do it. They're the worst team in the league and we've just lost at home to them. We didn't even look like scoring. Is that all because I called them low groans? Does the game know? Get lost. Now is not the time, Ivan. Show me the league table. I mean, we're looking good for the playoffs at least. Valencia dropped points as well. They lost 2-0. That was our opportunity to close the gap on Valencia. I think automatic promotion has just gone. Especially if Alicante win. We've just got to try and win our next match. That's all it is. Win the next match, Kev. You'll be fine. That was our last slip up. Oh, the wheels are coming off, boys and girls. Kevin Carlos has got his annual end of the season injury. He's pulled his groin. He's going to miss this match and the next one as well. Martinez Perez is suspended, so we have to move Rabiot out of central midfield where he's been so good all year. Russ Eddy's picked up an injury as well. He's going to miss most of the rest of the season. And the guy who would replace him, Kieran Hodgkinson, has returned from his loan and we can't register him in the team because we're outside of the registration window and somehow he's 20 years old. I think we've loaned him out for 1 or 2 years too many. But I feel like he might be ready. I suspect he's not going to meet that potential considering he's already 20. But all of that means much change to the team. Ivan Luis comes back in up front. As mentioned, Rabiot is out on the left-hand side. Cucurella alongside Alex Boxall in central midfield. And, I want to drop Romero, but we've got no one to bring in for him. But Romero is a nightmare. Right, we need a new goalkeeper in the summer. But what we really need is to be in the next league up next season, because then we can get all the goalkeepers we could ever want. It looks like Alicante did win that game in hand and have then also won earlier today. So they're now so far ahead of us. I think we can just ignore any hope we might have had of automatic promotion. And to be fair, if we have another bad result like the one we've just had, we might need to start nervously looking over our shoulder at Mercia, who are only 7 points behind us. At the moment, certainly based on how we've played for the last game and a half, we look more likely, again, considering as well we've lost Kevin Carlos, we look more likely to drop out of the playoffs than force our way into the automatic promotion hunt. That was all reverse psychology to spark the players up, and it worked. Kev's a genius. 1-0 to Holme. We're going up as bleeping champions. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Do a football, etc. Look at that Rabiot. Still knows how to do winger things after all his time. He actually looked like a left back there. That was my version of what a left back should do. So maybe that's his future. If we sign a load of midfielders, maybe Rabiot will end his career playing as a left back. He's already too old to play fullback for me. Fullbacks are just wingers who aren't ready to play on the wing yet. That's all a fullback is. So Rabiot could already do it. Rabiot's already graduated from the wing to central midfield. He's become a full player who we can actually fit into a diamond, and we all have a diamond. We're up to 3rd in the league. This is such a strange division. We're 3rd in the league, but there's honestly, I don't believe there's any chance we're catching Alicante. But stranger things have happened, I guess. Fred Stiebling is coming on again. We'll play him as the playmaker out there again. Double playmaker, can't go wrong. Alex box to box on. We're not doing double playmaker. Double playmaker does go wrong. Should we have a 17-year-old as our playmaker? Probably not. Let's at the very least do that. No, do that. No, use the buttons correctly, Kev. That's what I'm trying to do. And then we'll do this. We'll at least take some of the responsibility off him from attacking. We just want him kind of drifting in there ahead of Boxall and letting Carrington bomb beyond him. That's the plan. Kukurea is going to come off for Koulibaly. And for my final trick, we're going to take off Donut, and Al Star is going to come on at the base of the midfield, who has looked pretty good since returning from his most recent. And I think Al Star is ready for the first team. And Alex Boxall very nearly adding good at free kicks to his repertoire of things he's already pretty good at. Rabiot is going to take the corner. We'd like a second goal here just to take the edge off the nerves. Koulibaly from range. It takes a deflection. I think it was actually a defender trying to clear it, but it ends up back in the hands of the goalkeeper. We remain 1-0 up. They haven't even had a shot yet, which makes me doubly afraid of them because I feel like they're going to score with their only shot of the game. Rob Harley is going to come on the left-hand side. I've pretty much given up on Ivan Mutt at this point. He's played 81 games for us. This is why you have to send him out on loan. He never got a loan and he never got good because of it. They all have to go. He was too good, too young, missed out on his loan as a result, and now look what's happened to him. We don't have anyone to bring on for Boxall, so he's going to stay on, even though he is tired little legs. And we are going to bring Joffrey on at left back. He doesn't play left back very often, but theoretically he is the best left back at the club according to the squad planner, so he should be able to do it. Ultimately, we've got an extra defender back there now. That can't be a bad thing. Carrington bursting past his fullback, and it very nearly led to a goal. I don't know where Fred was hanging out while all that was going on. I mean, I know he's supposed to be drifting infield, but not disappearing to the point where Ezra Carrington can't find him. Maybe off the back of one good performance, we might be expecting too much too young from Fred Stiebling, but we're going to keep pushing it because we want him to be great. 1 win, 1 defeat. It's not quite the form we were looking for, but we have moved up in the league over the course of this episode, and we can dream still. Do we play Alicante before the end of the season? We do. Guess what game we're coming back for then? We're going to come back for Alicante, and we'll just keep playing until automatic promotion is not possible. That is, unless, of course, we lose the next 2 games. We've already bottled it before we get to Alicante. But that could end up being the start of a beautiful 4-match episode that ends in a promotion. And wouldn't that be a beautiful thing? If you've enjoyed that, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for daily Football Manager videos. And thank you very much for watching.